Hi guys, this is Ashley Kay, and in this video I'm going to share how long you should stay in no contact. So I'm a dating and relationship coach known as the person who won't let you give up on love. If you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you're not married, then my recommendation is the minimum you should stay in no contact is 30 days and the maximum should be 3 months. Now, the reason I give this deadline is because human beings, we just work better when we have a deadline to work towards. Human beings like restrictions. When we're restricted, when there are clear edges to our goal, clear, set times that things need to happen by, we work better. Whenever you're setting a goal, even if it's a romantic goal or when you're trying to get your ex back, you should still set clear deadlines. Which means when I say 3 months is the maximum, that is the maximum amount of time you're going to try to get your ex back. If you feel there's a connection with your ex, you can't stop thinking about them, you want them back for whatever personal reasons you have, then you should try. Don't allow the people to tell you, okay, why do you want that person back? If they don't want to be with you, you deserve something better. Everyone else can tell you until they're blue in the face why you shouldn't try to get your ex back, but that's never going to make much sense to you if that's not what you truly believe in your heart. If in your heart you want to give it a shot anyway because you're just that type of person, okay, then do it. But just make sure you give yourself a deadline. Try for this amount of time. If it doesn't work, if it fails, then you can at least look yourself in the mirror and say, I gave it a shot, I tried, now I'm moving on. Okay, it's clean. There's no regrets. We don't want to have let this person go knowing that we didn't try everything in our power to get them back. Okay, so if you're like me, if you're like that, then I'd say go for it. Just give yourself clear deadlines. Now, the reason I set 3 months as well is it's not so ridiculously long that, it's not 1 year, right? If you're trying to get your ex back in a year, that's going to affect how you think and how you act and behave towards that goal. So it's a difference between me saying, I'm going to lose 1 kilo in a week versus 1 kilo in a year. Okay, something that's, if it's a goal that I feel is realistic to be achieved within a certain amount of time, but it's not crazy, like too long either, then I'm more likely to move towards that goal and feel excited about that goal because I feel like, okay, I have something to look forward to, rather than saying, if I'm going to try to lose 1 kilo in a year, that doesn't excite me because I'm like, well, it's a year, right? Like, most people need shorter deadlines. If you're married and you're separated, or if you've been in a very long-term relationship with your ex and now you're not together, but there's still some communication, especially if there's still some kind of communication as well, then I would prepare in your mind at least 6 months to a year. Okay, 6 months to 12 months of probably not much progress with your ex, maybe no contact for that long as well, because you need to remember when you're married or you're pretty much married, it is different, okay? Getting a divorce, that's like breaking a promise. And most people don't want to go through a divorce, don't want to break a promise. So you have that actually working for you. Your ex doesn't want to get divorced. If they've been with you for 20 years, they don't want to leave the relationship because they've invested so much time. So you do have that on your side, which means then you can allow for a longer gap of distance and space between you and your ex and not being together. You can be separated for longer. And I actually recommend the longer you're apart, the longer you can go no contact, and the longer you can live separate lives for a little bit, that's actually more beneficial for you, because then it really gives you the time to really figure out what went wrong in the relationship and make the necessary changes. In all honesty, 1 week, a month, 3 months of no contact to say, oh, I've suddenly changed, I'm suddenly a different person now and the relationship's suddenly going to be better than the one it was before. That's just not realistic, okay? 3 months is not a very long period of time. 6 months, a year, that is longer. And I would say probably veering more towards the 12 months because it gives you enough time where change is possible and believable. Also, it gives you time to figure out how to be single again, how to be by yourself, what are the things you like to do. Because you have that longer space to work with, you're not going to act as desperate. You're going to take it slow, and you should take it slow. And then you can actually do things the proper way, make changes that will actually last and not just do something quick, something more superficial, or like slap a band-aid on the solution to hope that that's enough to get them to come back. That is always going to be temporary. That's never going to last anyway. You're probably going to break up again. So take it slow. Try not to just rush back in. What's 1 year versus a lifetime together if you're married, or if you know this person is the love of your life and you want to be with them for the rest of your life? That's what I would recommend. Now, if you would like a more in-depth, step-by-step guide to getting your ex back, how to move through the steps and go through no contact and how to contact and everything in between, then I recommend you check out my website at exbackashley.com. I also want to just thank you guys. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting on this channel. All your feedback, all your comments and your likes, and all the subscribers I've been getting recently. It's great to see that kind of encouragement, and it really makes me want to continue to do great videos for you guys. This is the kind of stuff that just really gets me juiced up and excited. Like, I love making these videos every week. Keep the encouragement coming. So that's it from me this week, and I'll be back next week.